Hello and welcome back to the Hood Rich Chronicles, baby. So let's get into it. It has been a minute. Sorry I've been gone, squirrel friends. Honestly, it's been me just exploring the game from the perspective of 18 versus 18 as well as the practice range. Will I get back into competitive? I'm gonna be honest. If I if I end up doing competitive, honestly, it'll be basically more like I'm doing competitive just to do my placements, get the gold 3, get my costumes, leave. Because from what I'm seeing, from not just, small perspectives of just the people I know, but I've even seen this from within the Marvel Rivals group. I've seen this from content creators. I've seen this from all around. Everyone is saying the same consensus along the lines of competitive basically is hell right now. And nobody wants to play competitive. And because, again, they have not dealt with the throwing problem. They haven't really finalized the cheating problem. They have band-aids in place per se, but it's just not enough, especially for the throwing problem. Why, after all this time, are they trying to save throwers? And I think what it comes down to is they're trying not to piss enough people off to where they have a significant, player drop. But I'm like, if you take care of the throwers, you don't have to worry about a player drop. The only players you're dropping are the toxic ones. What's not to understand? Because guarantee you, as soon as somebody throws a game and gets reported by multiple people for throwing the game, and they come back to, a 3-day ban, they're going to stop throwing. And what I say is, I honestly, this is just my opinion, I think, once you get reported by multiple people for it, first offense, okay, you get a warning. Second offense, baby, give them 24 hours. Fuck that 15 minutes. 24 hours. You need to have a whole day where you don't touch none of your stuff. Okay. After that 24 hours, honestly, 2 weeks. 2 weeks. And then if you do it that last time, you do it one last time, permaban. I'm being dead straight because it seems like the punishments aren't harsh enough to encourage people to stop. And another thing is they have not dealt with the smurfing problem, which means basically people with alternate accounts who are boosting their friends or boosting whatever. Yeah, I get that some people want to play with their low-ranked friends, but that seems to be the only low-hanging fruit that they use as an excuse to, be like, well, I don't really smurf. I just play with my friends. No, dog. No. Eventually, your friends are going to reach a certain level, and you're at a certain level. Stop smurfing. Play with them on the main account. Like, I just don't understand the point of having multiple accounts in the game where they're trying to have some form of integrity when it comes to ranking. You can't have integrity with ranking if you allow multiple accounts. I'm just saying it from what I'm seeing. It seems like you have gold selling services. I'm trying to tell you, I've even partook in one of those, competitive services where they rank you up for a certain fee. I did this way back in season 2, and I'm trying to tell y'all it's something that having multiple accounts is what they have to basically use in order to cut that off. So this is me admitting that I've even partook in it, but it also needs to stop. So I'm taking accountability for my part in it, and I do recognize it is a major problem now, and people just are not enjoying this part or aspect of the game. So if that's the case, why not move the rewards to other modes as well, so people can have the option to do those other modes to get the rewards? Like, I don't see why you can't put the gold rewards in PvE. Say if I kill like 1 million zombies, I get the gold skin. I'm telling you right now, so many people would rather do that than go through competitive. And I'm gonna list a couple reasons why. One, and this is mind you, I'm listing this off from the perspective of a person that solo queues. I have no group, I have no team, I have no, guild, none of that stuff, no affiliation that takes me in for doing rank. None at all. I am a solo player. So from my perspective, I'm gonna be straight up. The moment you log in there, the matchmaking is atrocious. You're practically praying to the matchmaking gods or algorithm that you get a decent team. Then when you're in that lobby, you're panicking because everybody got to bring their best game. So you're praying that we have at least enough of each role. Okay. And I've seen it multiple times. People showing me screenshots of people playing nothing but duelists, and I'm like, y'all, competitive? Nah, we can't be doing this, dog. Why are you coming in competitive and you only know one role? No, dog. This is not for you. You know, and it's sad. You're panicking at everybody gets the role. Then, after if you even get a decent team, how well can they play? How well can they play? And are you fighting against a stacked team? Because, Zeong explained in that explanation, some stacked teams go against single queues. And I'm like, that should never be a thing. And I'm just saying it from my own perspective. Again, why do they get the advantage of stacking in a team and going against solo players when they should be going against other teams? I know that it makes the attempt to find other teams, but I really believe that should not be an option. I really believe they should only be able to go against other teams. God forbid they have an extra queue time. They should have an extra queue time. Because if that's the kind of challenge that you're going in there with, you should be met with an appropriate challenge. Why are you bullying people who are solo queuing? Many of them, are only average at the game at best. So, in my opinion, to fix that problem, you need to stop letting solo queue go against anybody other than solo queue. Straight up, make it fair across the board. Because if it's fair across the board, people will be more inclined to do it. But since it's not fair across the board, it's not inclined to do it. And then the point distribution system for ranked is just so whack. Why is it that Vanguards get less points than the other two roles? Make that make sense. I'm like, so they get less points, so it requires them more matches to rank up compared to a duelist main who can do less. That makes zero sense at all from an objective standpoint, or even from my standpoint. It's just like, why should he be punished for playing this role? Why does NetEase punish Vanguards? I'm still trying to understand that. Like, Overwatch treats their Vanguards like their tanks like gods. Meanwhile, you come over into Rivals, it's as if like you'd swear the design team has something against Vanguards, and I just don't know what it is. But back to the point at hand, you need to fix rank, NetEase. You need to fix the thrower problem. You need to stop letting people have multiple accounts. You need to go ahead and stop letting people queue with the group go against solo queue. I'm just gonna put that out there. This, in my opinion, this will greatly mend your problems that you currently have. Not just throwing another Psylocke skin at us, and God forbid she's got too many damn legendary skins. Her and Invisible Woman. I'm like, what is the obsession? Like, just stop. There's so many characters that don't even have a legendary skin yet, but yet you drop the 14th legendary on Psylocke. Oh God, I'm so tired of it. But play this game, we have fun, we do our thing. I'm still working on my battle pass, so there's that. But ultimately, they need to fix rank. Rank is just broken, and until they fix what's broken about it, it's gonna just get worse and worse as people leave the game, or just like myself don't play ranked at all. But we'll see, squirrel friends, and it's been Hood Rich. I'll catch you on the flip.
Congratulations on surviving another round. Let's hope your luck continues to hold.